Hello, welcome everybody. Right, let's get this incense lit. Hi. So who have we got here? We've got Amazing Fruits, Rhonda. The chosen one, Mizrak. Hi Bart, how are you? Now, for those that don't know, my first name is Paula, by the way. I'm actually in New Zealand, for those that don't know. And yeah, so let's get this incense lit, tea light lit. Just doing up the free list. Now, you guys will automatically be added because you're already in here. Please don't type your questions in. Welcome to everybody. No questions, please. I'm just getting the list done first. Welcome. Everybody's already thinking, no, I'm in New Zealand, for those that don't know. So it is now 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Okay, so who am I up to? So Mizrak, I did in Bart. Okay, so the free list is Amazing Fruits, Rhonda, Katrina, Monica, Alexandra, Intuitive Chosen One, Mizrak, Bart, the Scientist, Fashionista, Night. Okay, so this is the list. I've got Amazing Fruits, Rhonda, Katrina, Monica, Alexandra, Intuitive Chosen Ones, Mizrak, Bart, the Scientist, Fashionista, Night, Light in the World, and Kevin. Okay, so I'm just making sure I've got the list up to date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so let's do this first. We do this lot first. So this is the list. So questions will come from, I'm going to do 3 at a time. Sorry, I should have said Amazing Fruits, not Amazing Fruits. Sorry about that. Forgot the F in there. Amazing Fruits, Rhonda, Katrina. Sorry, that's what happens when I type quickly. Amazing Fruits, Rhonda, and Katrina. I will do your questions first, and then I will go through and do Alexandra, Intuitive Chosen One, and Mizrak. And then I'll do Bart, the Scientist, and Fashionista. And then Night, Light in the World, and Kevin. Right, so let's begin. So, for those that don't know, yesterday I just got the Siddhartha Tarot. Now, what did I do with it? Right here in front of my nose. So, being my mod. Oh, and we have a donation coming up as well. So, VIP status. Right. So, Amazing Fruits. What's coming towards you in your career? Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. Right. It's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of transformations. It feels like things are really changing for you in regards to your career, Amazing Fruits. Feels it's very important for you to look at what are you actually focusing on in regards to your journey in your career. Very important for you to look at things that you can control, things that you cannot control in regards to your career as well. Very, very important here. So we've got this thing about you moving forward. I feel like there's a lot of movement for you. When you start to focus on the more positive aspects of things that you can control, you're going to start moving really forward really, really quickly. Things moving really, really well for you. I think there's going to be a lot of changes in regards to your career as well, Amazing Fruits. I think there's a lot of things that are coming up for you. As long as you can focus in the things that are important to your career. what are really important to your goals, your dreams in regard to that. It's going to really allow you to really sort of move forward quite clearly, quite loudly, quite forcefully forward. So yeah, exciting things coming for you in regards to your career. Okay, Dune. Thank you very much for your donation. So let me just do the donation, the VIP status first, and then I will come back to doing Rhonda's question. Okay, so you want a general reading for December. Let me just have a look here. Let me just get into the page. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. So you want a general reading for December. Oh, first card for you is King of Wands. It's about watching out for new adventures, new possibilities, new creative projects. Feels watch out for those creative projects, those opportunities that arise for you. It's all about having that drive, that motivation to sort of move forward on your journey. Be careful of what weighs you down, what gives you that sense of heaviness. It's really about that commitment to what you want to achieve, pushing through those challenges that are coming through for you here. So it does feel like things are really sort of moving forward for you in regards to this situation. So let's have a look at the sacred geometry cards for this one here. The Mysteries of Love, 37. So let's just have a look and see what this one's about. Oh, new beginnings. Definitely feels like there's something new going on here. Does feel like you've got new opportunities coming in. This talks about developing with intuition, intuitive, creative, deeply aware, spiritually awakened, multisensory human beings who carry with them a message of universal love. You're invited to look at the future with optimism and hope. It's heartening to know that we can be born with who embody the vibrations of peace, integrity, and genuine love. How may you better support the messages being offered? Become an emissary of love. By shifting your attention from fear to love each moment, you too will become part of the evolution of consciousness. Because you have the ability to contribute to the future of love for yourself and all beings. See and feel it as already here. So it really is about love. It's about opening your heart to the new possibilities, the new adventures that are coming through, by having that enthusiasm, that drive to really, really move forward, by really pushing through any challenges. When you come from a place of the heart, it makes it so much easier and not so heavy that's weighed down upon you. So really important for you for December to really focus on love, coming from the place of the heart in all you do, allowing you to push through any difficult times you feel you may have. Okay, so really interesting cards there for you. Right, let's put that to one side. Right, Rhonda. So that's really important for you to focus on. Focus on that love coming from a place of the heart, June. Okay, what's next in your connection between Rex and yourself? Let's do the rider deck. I love this one. This was given to me as a gift, and I absolutely love it. It's an indie deck, but I absolutely love it. It was given to me. Love it. So Rhonda. So who's next after Rhonda is Katrina. So I'll do Katrina, Monica, and Alexandra. Okay, Rhonda, what's next for you? What's next between Rex and yourself? Right. Oops, so just checking something here. Is that someone knocking on the door? No. Sounds of a caravan. Right. What's happening with Rex? Rex and you. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at what's hidden. It's important that you look what's hidden, what's going to be exposed. What's hidden is being exposed, is coming out in the open. Trusting in your intuition is really important here. Finding a sense of joy and happiness to your life is so important here. So it's really about trusting in your intuition, looking at beyond the surface, look below the surface, look at what's hidden, and use that knowledge to move forward. I feel like there's a lot of learning, a lot of discovery still yet to be brought out into the open. It feels like there's a lot of stuff still coming out, still to discover. So it feels like there's a lot to learn about yourselves, about this relationship, a lot of stuff to be able to be exposed, to be vulnerable in this situation. That's super, super important here. So that's really important here, to have that sense of connection to what's coming in. Okay, being open to using your intuition. Right, so hi, welcome, welcome. Right, so where am I up to? Sorry, you were asking, Ms. Rack, am I a medium? No, I do not class myself as a medium. Occasionally those that have passed do come through, but I do not class myself as an actual medium. Right, so this is the list that I'm doing at the moment, and those that have come in will be asked later. Please don't type your question in unless you're actually on the list, until I'm got up to you. So Katrina and then Monica. So Katrina, did you type in a question or did you just say hello? Katrina is next. Right, Katrina. Oh, there you are. Cool. Thank you for your thing. Right. Does Nathan have romantic feelings for you? Right. Let's look at. Oh, let's do the Waterfall Tarot. Does Nathan have romantic feelings for you? Okay, so what's going on here? So you want to know whether you got some clarity. What's the connection between you guys? What lies ahead? Okay, it seems to be that there's a lot of debris to be cut through. Okay, Nathan has a lot of stuff that he needs to cut through. He needs to get a sense of clarity in the situation. So I'm feeling like he's got a lot of confusion. He's got a lot of stuff that he needs to think about. This is really a deep thinking, new beginnings type of card. So he's got a lot of stuff that Nathan's thinking about. Now, there is that hope, that celebrating, wanting to celebrate life in general, but he's still doing a lot of thinking about what he actually wants to celebrate in life. So I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be cleared away before anything can be stated in regards to romantic feelings or anything like that. I feel like there's a lot of stuff he's trying to sort of cut through, if you like, here, trying to cut through so that he can celebrate life. Oh, well, that's interesting that the Three of Cups have then come out if it comes to friends for 20 years. I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cut through if you're going to be thinking about something romantic. It's definitely that friendship is definitely there. You've got your Three of Cups, which is a very sort of friendship type of card. So That's definitely there. But I think there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cut through before there's any chance of any romance or anything like that. Right, next on the list, did I have Monica and Alexandra. Monica, then Alexandra. Okay, Monica. Oh, you're talking about zodiac signs. It's not something I normally do, because what it does is it blocks you off to other opportunities. Okay, so it's about what do you need when you ask what is the sign of my next relationship. It's going to block you off to everybody else that comes into your life, because if they're not what I say, you may miss out on next opportunities. You've got to think really carefully when you're asking questions like this, Monica. Does it close you off to experiencing other opportunities? Because you're going to be so focused on this one sign. You know, it really blocks you off. So you don't feel you close off to other opportunities, other things. You're going to be so focused on what the next relationship is, whether there's a sign or what's going to happen. Let's see what Spirit has to say, because sometimes we're not always given the answers we want either. See how clear they are. Interesting. Okay, so let's see, open you up. Let's have a look. What sign? Okay, what is the sign of my next relation, of Monica's next relationship? What's the sign we're getting? What zodiac? What element? Okay. Emperor, Aries. Okay, Aries. You ask what's the sign of your next relationship will be, and it says Aries. Okay, because it's the Emperor card. It's all about Aries. It's all about the ram. Anything else that Monica needs to know? Oh, that flew out. This is a card that flew out. Experience life. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. So definitely Aries. Definitely find yourself with new beginnings. Standing at the edge of an uncertain life. So yeah, so what's the sign of your next relationship? Aries. They're just going to bring you new beginnings, new possibilities. Okay, Alexandra. Right. What did my ex John think about my physical appearance? Let's do Smith Wade. What did my ex think about my physical appearance? What is the ex? Oh, that jumped out. Rocked their world is what I got here. Shook their world. And it doesn't necessarily mean in a bad way either. Apparently it shook their world. It sort of broke down barriers. It sort of, yeah, just basically it shook their world. It allowed them a sense of, I want to talk about emergent, like they brought everything together, sense of tranquility, serenity, peace. So yeah, basically it shook their world. It sort of rocked their world. It sort of broke down barriers. It allowed a sense of tranquility and peace to their life. in the moment. Okay, so the list. So Alexandra, intuitive chosen one. So next on the list was intuitive chosen one, Mizrak. Yep, I know. I will do you. I've got to wait until see how I go with this list. And I've also got June's got another one as well. Yep, I just need a question, intuitive chosen one. So I'm just waiting for some questions to come through. So from intuitive chosen one, Mizrak, and then Bart. And then let's just do this one. Oh, it's quite fun. Let's do. And I'm going to do. Yep, I'll use that one. Yep, Bart, oh, don't worry. Got a little bit of time. So everyone should get there. Cool, Bart, and I've got your question, so no problem there. Okay, I wonder if my sister is having a hard time. So what's going on with your sister? Let's do that. Let's have a look. What do you need to know? Yes, there is a little bit of drama. There are some stuff going on. There is some stuff that she needs to think about and move through. I think there's a lot of plans need to be done. Things are a little bit difficult. It feels like she's going into battle of some sort. So she feels like she needs a lot of support. She needs to be given a lot of support. Very much about using skills and abilities to be able to look beyond the surface, to look below and see what can be done to manifest the reality. Yes, it feels like your sister is having a hard time financially with stuff. A lot of it is about her own perceptions with it all. Feels like she's given a lot. Does feel like she's given a lot as well. Okay, I think a lot of it's to do with her own beliefs. I think she has to deal with her own beliefs in regards to money. A lot of it to do with her own beliefs in regards to money. I feel like she needs to learn about moderation, making sure she's got that understanding of income and outgoings, making sure she budgets and to see where the challenges are in regards to that situation. So making sure that she can find a little bit of joy, a little bit of peace in what's going on for her. That seems really important here. So I think it's important for her to look at what her purpose is in, or what your purpose also is in helping her with this financial goings are, making sure that she's within budget, and look at where the differences are and what needs to be done to help her achieve a little bit of ease in the situation here. Yeah, so budgeting seems to be the big thing. It's about looking at the incoming and looking what she's actually spending, what can be cut out, what can be removed from those moments there. Right, so back into doing intuitive chosen one. Yeah, why is your ex hostile towards you? Okay, why is your ex so hostile? Let's have a look. What's going on here? Why is your ex so hostile? Let's use the occult tarot. Why is your ex so hostile? You're welcome, Dune. Okay, why is your ex so hostile? Okay. Why is your ex so hostile? Okay, Six of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know if they're a bit of a, what I get here is that they could be a bit of a taker. There's somebody who takes. You know, they're expecting everything from them. They're very much in that whole poor me type of attitude. I feel like there's someone who just really takes. It's all about what they want in life. That's why your ex is hostile towards you. It's because they always believe that everybody should give them everything, that their life should be easy, and not through challenges and things like that. I think it's very much about their own wanting harmony in their own life, but disharmony. I get a feeling of they like disharmony. They like that sense of little old poor little old me. Everybody's got to give. So basically that's their life. They're miserable. It's just the way they are. It's actually got nothing to do with you. It's all about them. Right. Next on my list, let's have a look. Where are we? Mizrak. I don't know whether Mizrak had a question. So, Bart. Yes, I've got your question. You don't have to keep just typing at one. Fashionista, I'm not up to you yet. I've still got Bart. I've got Mizrak, Bart, and the scientist first. And then I'll do you. So, Bart, I've got your question here. Oh, sorry. The two cards were Six of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Okay, celebrating Christmas. Let's have a look. Let's do, but actually, let's do the Siddhartha. Right, what's going to happen when you celebrate? Hi, all about Maine. How are you? Yeah, I will try. I'm just trying to get through my list at the moment. I've had a couple of donations, so I'm just trying to get through the list, and then I'll see how much time I've got. Right, but let's have a look. You worried about the Five of Pentacles? Okay, what's going to happen when you celebrate Christmas next month? Well, the first card you've got is Ten of Cups. What's going to happen when you celebrate Christmas next month? It's that sense of happiness and joy, sense of family. Don't know if family's included, but family is not necessarily blood family. It can be any sort of family. Okay, all about Maine. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Okay, so you've got interesting. Randomly pulled out 9 of Cups as well. So very much about your wish being fulfilled. Feels like everything's going to come together. You're going to be okay, but. And Queen of Cups. So it's a very emotional time for you. I think there's a lot about nurturing your emotions. It does feel like things are sort of coming together. There is a wish fulfilled. Feels like everything's sort of come together. Yep, work, family as well. Yeah, it just feels like everything's really positive. It's all about nurturing that emotions, nurturing your emotions. It feels like very much about taking care of yourself, making sure you're taking care of others. There's that sense of everything sort of coming together. But so no worries about celebrating Christmas. So it sounds really positive. Yep, it's going to be the best Christmas ever. Right, so let's have a look. Where am I up to? Okay, Bart was the last one I just did. Let me get this question. Let me get this up. So we've got Bart, Mizrak. I didn't see a question from Mizrak. Okay, the scientist. Was the question from the scientist? And then fashionista. So let me go back to this, right. Oh, scientist, cool, brilliant. And then I'll do the fashionista. Any messages for you? Let's have a look. Let's do the Universal Celtic. Okay, any messages for the scientist? Okay, scientist. I'm just going through the list at this stage, and then after the list, I will go through and create another list from the new people that have come in since I created that last list. So just going to see how I go in timing. I'm only on for just over an hour, depending on what comes through with donations and things as well. And then I'll try and wrap up whoever's here in chat after that. So, whoops. It's me being clumsy. Any messages for the scientist? Any messages for the scientist? Making sure you're reacting in moderation. You're not being excessive. You're bringing in you're acknowledging your emotions, and just making sure that you are deciding what you want to bring into your life. It is up to you to what you bring into your life. It's very much about I get a sense of boundaries in a way with these cards here, and finding your own sense of serenity. And looking at your emotions, acknowledging your emotions, making sure you're not acting and reacting in excessive. It's very important for you to decide what or who you want to bring into your life in regards to your well-being. Very much about your choice in who comes into your life. I think that's going to be really important coming up for you, scientist. I feel like someone's going to sort of like trying to sort of invade your space in a way, and you've got to decide in how you're going to let them in. I think that's very important here, about who you let into your life here. So yeah, I think so. I just get a sense of someone sort of chipping away, trying to intrude in your life, and you've got to have those boundaries in a way, and you decide who allows you to be tranquil and serene in your life, allowing you to look at your emotions in many ways here, allowing things to sort of flow naturally, organically with those that come into your life. Super important here, scientist. Okay, so next is fashionista. Okay, so I'm just doing I'm just doing what's on my list at the moment, and then I will go through and do the next lot. So if you've typed your question in once, that's great. Please don't type it in again. Hi, Y. Hi, Yolk. Yeek, sorry. Hi, how are you? Right, what is John's true intentions? Is marriage. So what's going on here with this relationship? Let's have a look here. What's going on with this relationship? Let's use the romantic tarot. What's going on with the relationship? Oh, I've got to turn a fan on. I'm just boiling. It's starting to get hot. Let me just get some air flow in here. Suddenly got really hot. Whew. Can't breathe in the caravan when it gets hot like that. Whew. It is hot all of a sudden. Oh, Doom, thank you very much for your donation. Sorry, guys, I'm just opening up some window. Oof. It got really hard to breathe all of a sudden. Oof. I hope that's not really affecting me, but I really need that air in here. It got really super hot. Hi, Loverty. No, not too late to donate. Okay, so what's John's true intentions in regards to marriage? And then I'll do Doon's one. And Loverty, no, it's not too late to donate. What is John's true intentions with me? Really hard to breathe. I don't know. I feel like someone's sitting on my chest, and it's not me. Whew. Thanks, Loverty. I just need your question as well. Thank you. Okay, what's John's true intentions with me? What's going on here? Okay. Feels like there's a lot yet to discover. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of stuff that's hidden that needs to be discovered, needs to be brought out into the open. I feel like there's a lot of awakening yet to do. Okay, I feel like there's a lot yet to discover. Fashionista. Okay, there's a lot yet to discover before any decisions are made. A lot of awakening to be done before any decision is made in regards to marriage or anything like that. This stage, it seems very unknown. Feels like whether marriage is in your future is very unknown. I think it really depends on what you discover. Very much about your free will. It's all very much about what you decide, you discover in your life. I think there's a lot yet to learn. Okay, so Doon is first. And then Loverty. So you want to know about your mum. Let's do the gilded. No, put that down. crystal. Okay. Okay, so what's going on with your mum in regards to finances? What's happening with your mum in regards to finances? Okay, so what's going on with your mum? Okay, what's going on with your mum? Okay, I feel like your mum's shifting her perception in regards to money. I think there's a lot of changes going on. I feel like she's going to be moving into smoother waters. Things have been difficult for her. I do feel like there's a lot, like she's leaving it behind. It's interesting because she's got the Six of Swords here and the Eight of Cups, and they're all about moving forward, moving out of whatever was difficult for her. She has been struggling. Things have been quite difficult. I feel like there has been some conflicts in regards to finances and things like that. There has been a lot of difficult stuff, but she is moving away from that. She's still going to, I think it's all about her standing her ground, working out what's important in regards to the finances here. So I do believe that, yes, she's been struggling. Yes, things are difficult. And yes, she still may have some challenges, but I think she's walking through them. I think she's working through that process. I think she's somebody who can work through that process there. I think there's a lot of growth and a lot of development for her in regards to that. It's all about being protected. I think she's got a little bit of a protection in place for her, which seems quite important. I think there's a lot about being protected. And she had that sense of renewal. So I feel like she's going to move through the difficult finances. She has been struggling. Things have been difficult for her, but I feel like she's got a little bit of protection around her, that she's going to be okay in the end. There's that sense of rebirthing, moving through the process here. So yeah, things are definitely have been difficult. She will have some challenges with her finances, but I do feel like things work out for her overall. So yeah, not sure who this person keeps popping in and then walking away. Someone did help her. Oh, cool. That's good. Okay, Loveity. Right, Loveity, your question. So you want to know what's going on with Ricky in this? Let's get these done. Let's do the Siddhartha Tarot with the oh, it feels like she's moving through the process. She's protected. She will move through it. She'll be okay in the long run. Oh, Ricky's feelings. So what's going on with Ricky? Okay, with Ricky, it feels like there's a lot of thoughts. With the Three of Wands, it feels like there's a lot of thoughts. A lot of thinking, reviewing, contemplating. Oh, there's heartbreak. Finding themselves at a bit of a crossroads. Feels like there's a lot of thinking. Maybe they're dealing with some heartbreak, trying to deal with what heartbreak they've dealt with in the past. Still feels like they're at a bit of a crossroads. They haven't yet made that movement forward. They haven't really made that movement forward. There is that sense of still a bit of a crossroads. And once I feel like they've made that decision, they've found that inner peace, I do feel they're going to move quite quickly in the direction they choose. So I do feel like they're thinking a lot about things, contemplating, reflecting on where they want to be, what their goal is. Very much about dealing with some heartbreak, still dealing with sense of betrayal, still feeling as though that they're trying to move ahead in their life. So they're very much trying to find a sense of decisions that they need to make. They're looking at what finding a sense of inner peace within themselves so that they can actually move forward with passion, with creativity. There. Yeah, it feels very much about you. But I don't know about the heartbreak. I wonder if that heartbreak comes from the past. So I'm just, because moving forward on their life. Right. What else? You separate. Oh, it could be then. It could be. It could be about the heartbreak. Could it be about you separated? Sorry, I didn't know about that side of it. That's why I just felt like there was a lot of contemplation, a lot of stuff dealing with the heartbreak. Could be about heartbreak with you, feeling a bit betrayed in some way, whatever that was, trying to find a sense of inner peace. So they're really at a crossroads before they actually move forward here. So if you're separated, it could be. It's interesting because you get the freedom of love card here. So freedom of love. So let's have a look at this here. Universal love, unity, consciousness. So the sense of freedom of love. So whether they want the freedom to love again. 30. So let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look. The stellate dodecahedron is associated with unity consciousness or combined with golden spiral hearts. This card creates a matrix through which we can realize that when we live in integrity and with heart energy, there is true freedom. Our journey of evolution is our journey towards unity consciousness. Meditate with this image and feel into your connection to divine oneness and universal love. Visualize as part of every particle of energy in creation. Sacred geometry affirms our oneness and provides us with a language to better understand our place in it all. Love is the key that unlocks the language and helps us more fully realize our divinity. Freedom is a force that offers us an opportunity to realize an expanded view of humanness and our place in the cosmic order. Take this experience into your heart and see it as sprouting wings. See yourself flying on the wings of universal love and experience the freedom of knowing you are never separate, but are truly an integral part of the divine order. So let me get the shadows light here. Let's see if they can give us any more information. Okay, it's really asking that you act with discernment in the situation. Don't get too judgy about it. Allowing yourself the sense of equilibrium, of balance within your life. I feel like you need to sort of weigh the scales. I don't know where that came from. Weigh the scales came in quite clearly here. Here you've got this. It's interesting because you have got the intimacy card here with the lovers. It's about being intimate. So I think there's that freedom to really sort of speak clearly about how one feels. And I don't know if he's got that freedom, whether he feels he has that freedom to speak how he feels. It's interesting because then you get storm and turmoil. Feels like his heart's tied in knots. That's why you're separated. So there's definitely that connection between you guys, definitely trying to find a sense of balance and equilibrium. Definitely feels like there is that intimacy between you. There's that connection, but it's all up in the air. It's all up in turmoil. It feels like things are not quite going the way you want. So I think important to be able to communicate clearly is really important as well. Communicate, come from a place of the heart, having that possibility, being able to communicate clearly how you feel. So I think things are quite up in the air. Really, things are up in the air at the moment. It does feel like, even though there's that connection with the storm and everything going on, with the chaos, that everything feels like it's just not moving in the direction you want at this stage. I think there's a lot of stuff to be worked through. A lot of healing to take place. There is a lot of healing needed. You're welcome, Lovity. You're welcome. Right. So, who's the rest on this list? Who haven't I done? Let me get back into doing this, and then I will continue with who's next. Right, so Light in the World and Kevin, if you're still here, your questions. And then let me have a look who's next. Let me just type up this next list. Here, just give me a second. Cool, it is hot. Don't know why, I just got absolutely boiling for some reason. And it's not even that sunny. But anyway, so after Kevin, let's have a look who's here. Right, Natalie. Natalia? Sorry, Natalia. Natalia. B. Okay. Favor. You're still here. Right. Right, Sunny Girl. Oh, and All About, oh shoot, did I miss All About Maine? Where we go. Oh, it is hot. Where's my list? Where did I put you? Oh, just before Favor. Right. So if you are here, light in the world. Have we got a question for you? And Kevin, Knight. If you're on that list, then a question would be cool. And then I will do the next free list. Yep, I just need a question. Whew, question once and then I can come in. Right, so what will happen when you get your own place? Right, let's have a look. What's going to happen when you get your own place? Let's do the coffee tarot in this one. Yep. Definitely all about Maine. Got your question there, Kevin. Cool. Okay, light in the world. What will happen when you get your own place? Yvette, I will see how we go. We just got to do the next list. I cannot be in here forever. I'll just wrap up what's next. Just make sure you've typed your question in once, and I'll try and get to it as quickly as I can. Yvette. So just another minute, and then the list will be closed after that. So I'll do everybody that's in chat. I'll catch up on your questions now for the next bit of time. So light in the world. What will happen when I get my own place? So what's going to happen here when you get your own place? Okay, there's going to be some things that weigh you down in a way. There does feel like it's going to be a wealth of, there's going to be a wealth of, I think things are going to go well. Things are going to feel like they're coming together. Things going to thing there. It's all about how you choose to react, making sure you don't react and that's why I keep getting, there's going to be some things, there's going to be some challenges. There's definitely going to be some challenges here. With the blending card, I definitely feel like there's going to be some challenges in how you react to situations. It does feel like everything's sort of coming together. Everything feels really positive, but there are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some difficulties in the way you react to situations. It's going to be, there are going to be some things that you're going to have to bring into your life that may not be as easy to deal with. So basically, when you get your own place, it feels like everything's sort of coming together, but there will be some challenges in how you react to situations. There will be some things that will be coming into your life that you may find yourself reacting in excessive way. So you've got to try and sort of, choose how you react to a situation. There will be some changes and things coming up in your place. So overall, it will feel really good. It'll feel really positive, but there will be some challenges and some things that may seem a little bit difficult in your life and how you bring them together here. Right, Kevin. And then I will start. So if you're on that original list and you haven't typed in your question, please type your question in. Right, so any messages about your connection with your Pisces, Let's do the Moon Baby Tarot. Okay, let's have a look. Any messages with your connection with with Pisces? What's going on here? Oh, flew out. 2 cards that flew out were interesting. Okay, 8 of Pentacles talks about things that need to be finished. There's some stuff that needs to happen. There's some closure needed, some stuff. And there seems to be a lot of worry and a lot of stress going on with this situation. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's worrying or that's very stressful about it. But there's some stuff that needs to be done first. There's some stuff, there is need for some closure. There is some tasks that need to be completed. Okay, so that's what's really important here. It's about the tasks and the things that need to be finished, need to be completed. There is some stress and worry going in it. So there is a thing about asking for some help, maybe asking for some guidance, talking about it with somebody. I think it's important that you talk about what's going on, because I feel like things are quite stressful, or you're worried about stuff going on here. It's causing you a bit of stress, a bit of worry, but there are some things that need to be completed before anything happens or anything moves about moving on. Okay, so there is a bit of worry, there is a bit of stress. Do need to talk to somebody about the situation. Okay, so the next list here. Make sure you've only typed your question in once. Don't keep typing your question in. I'll try and do what I can now, because now it's just about wrapping up the those that have typed in your question. When I say we're ending soon, just means that I'm typing up everybody's question. Oops. No, I lost everyone's question. Yeah, there we go. Back into it. Now I'm doing this list here. Okay, Natalia, B. Christiana, all about Maine, Favor, Sunny Girl, and Yolk. And then I'll see how we go after that. And Yvette. And Anma. Yvette and Anma, I will add you, but it will be after I've done Yeek. Right, Natalia, let's have a look, see where we are with you. Natalia. So let's have a look and see if Natalia's got a question. Right, found Natalia's question. Okay, so can you tell me how Joseph is feeling? Yep, we'll see how we go. We're just going to try and wrap up in the next. I got half an hour to wrap up everyone's readings. And then I've got to get going because I do have to do some work. I do have some work to do. So let's have a look. How's Joseph? Yeah, I'm looking at the Tarot Decorative. Right, Chiro, one of Chiro's decks. Let's have a look. How's... Wow, okay. 1, 2 flew out. Okay, interesting. We get 3 of Cups, celebrating life. So it feels like there's definitely a connection there. Definitely feels as though there's a connection, there's love, there's a celebration of life. It feels like, you know, that life's worth living sort of energy. But again, we get some stress and worry. Okay, there is some stress, some perseverance, needing to feel like they need to persevere. There's like some wounds or something that needs healing, some healing that needs to take place. Yeah, Natalia. Okay, I definitely feel like there's some healing that needs to take place, so that they can sort of feel like they can keep going. So there's definitely there's a connection there. Definitely feels like there's a connection, but they are dealing with some hurt, some wounds of the past, so that they can feel like they can keep going in life. So yeah, so there definitely feels like there's a connection between you guys. Definitely feels really positive, but yet he's dealing with some stuff from the past. Right, let's have a look. Where are we up to here? So from my list, okay, B. I'll try and do what I can, guys. I'm just trying to get through this here. Okay, what's next for you in love? Siddhartha. Right, what's next for you in love? Let's have a look. Whoa! Feels like you're leaving behind the old and walking into something new. What's the love? What's next? Ooh, definitely feels like there's a connection coming in. Is there a new connection, or there's a balanced connection coming in? So it feels like you're walking into this connection, walking into the connection here. So leaving behind the old, walking into the new connection here. Seems to be really important. So for you, it's all about balancing out your emotions, making sure everything feels like it's that true connection, that soul connection here. So I feel like an entwining. Yeah. So you're walking away from what was and walking into something new, walking into this new connection. So it definitely feels like that connection is very balanced. It's a very balanced connection. Some level. Right. Next. Okay, so next is all about Maine. So you got your birthday one, and you want, sorry, what was your birthday reading? Oh, the rest of your birthday. Actually, do the new stuff, the one. Okay, give us all about Maine, the rest of your birthday. Whoa! That was interesting. I did not expect those to come out. And as it's your birthday, well, there's another one. Right. All about Maine. Right, let's have a look. So, feels like a happy occasion. Okay, it feels like it's a happy occasion. It was wish fulfilled. Feels like everything sort of came together for the birthday thing. It's all about being dynamic. I want to say about being loud, being bold, being passionate, having fun, being creative for your birthday as well. Very much about nurturing your thing there. And it really gives you that sense. I just want to say a lot of passion, a lot of with having both the Queen and the King of Wands here. Does feel like very much about things being very positive. There is that connect again. I keep getting this connection, like everything feels really, really positive for your birthday. It feels like very dynamic, opportunities arising. It just feels like these new adventures. It feels really, really, really positive. It just feels like everything's sort of really calm. Stuff was happening behind the scenes. So you got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm just getting a lot of energy, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. I'm just getting very, very heated energy. So it does feel like things are really, really positive energy here. It feels like things are really sort of moving in the right direction. It feels very dynamic. Very, very dynamic energy. Very bold. Very passionate, very creative, very... Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of energy going on here. It feels like the emotional side of things was very coming together, felt very unity, wish fulfilled. It feels like things are really sort of going in the right direction. So, yeah. Right, let's have a look. What's next? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right. Next on the list, let me do the last little bit of the list here. Favor. Then Sunny Girl and Yolk, and then I'll continue with the see how much time I've got left to do the rest with Anma and Yvette. Yvette and Anma, yep, do you as well. So I'm just sort of trying to get through what I can do. I'm just cannot be on here forever because I do have to do some work. Otherwise I get too far behind and then it takes me too long to catch up. So sorry guys, I will try and do what I can, but let's have a look here. What's Tundi's current plans towards you? Let's have a look at the Waterfall Tarot. For those that don't know, Waterfall Tarot is limited. It is available through Tarot Oracle's website. Etsy. Tarot Oracle's Etsy store. Totally recommend if you want to write away to watercolor. And without the box, it was like $20 and US that was. And so, really cool. Really cool. You can check out his ebooks as well. Right, what's Tundi's current plans towards you? What's Tundi's current towards you, Favor? What's going on here? What's the connection? Interesting. Okay, we've got 5 of Swords, which talks about being defeated or being a bit of a winner in this case here, because the reason why I say that is because of the 10 of Pentacles, saying that things are sort of going to come together in some way. And then you've got this Temperance, which is about moderation. It really feels like things are blending together, is what I get here. I get this whole thing that everything's sort of coming together. So it feels like he's wanting to sort of be a bit of a winner. I feels like he's wanting to have that everything's going to come together and that everything's going to blend in a really positive way. Now, this is his perception. This is Tun's plans or perceptions of what could happen, of what they're wanting. They're wanting to be a bit of a winner. They're wanting to sort of achieve what they want. They want everything sort of coming together and that everything's going to blend really, really well. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean this is what's actually going to happen. This is what their perception, this is their thoughts, their ideas about what's going to happen. They want to be. This is what they want to happen. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to, but this is what they want. This is their perception about what they think will happen, what may happen in reality. Don't know. But this is their perception. This is their plan, their idea. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. So they want something. They want to be a winner. They want everything sort of coming together. They want things to be blended together in moderation. They want things to be perfect, is what I'm getting here. They want everything to be perfect. Whether it is or not is another story, but that's the plan. Doesn't mean it will actually happen, but that's the plan. They want things to be perfect. Okay, so thanks, Finkus here. Just on limited time, guys. I cannot be on all day. I've got work to do, so I'm just going to do what I can in regards to my list here. So Sunny Girl is next. And I did see Sunny Girl's question here. And York, and I did have Anma as well, Yvette and Anma. So Yvette's question, make sure you've typed in your question, please. Yvette and Anma. I did say that I would do, and then I'll see how I go from there. So, Sunny Girl, you're here. Cool, brilliant. Does Brian like me, or are you imagining things? Oh, what's going? Let's do the deck of heroes here. Where are you, heroes? I moved things around a little bit. Right. No, I don't want Meraki. Don't want Elemental. Oh, here it is. Deck of Heroes. Okay, so just make sure that's all of the cards. Right, so what's going on here? What's going on here with this connection? I feel like they're pushing through. I've got Ace of Wands here, which talks about new beginnings, new possibilities. And we've got Knight of Swords, rushing into something, making plans. I just want to see if there's anything else. Does Brian? Just want to see. Okay, so I've given you an extra card here, Sunny Girl, just to sort of see if we can get this. That's my clarifier card here. Is we've got the Devil. Okay, so what I'm getting here when I look at these cards, we're looking at the Ace of Wands. There's definitely some passion there. Okay, there's some passion. And if you're rushing into something, it could be addictive. It could be that lust, that in the moment. I'm getting a very much in the moment, rushing into something. Be careful about rushing into something because I feel like it's very short-termed. It does feel like it could be an addiction in the moment, like a very lust, sexual type of energy, wanting to sort of conquer. There's definitely some sort of passion there, connection. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be long-term. So I think you need to be very careful about rushing into something more than what it already is. So I think you need to be very careful. You're not chaining yourself, or you're not. I want to say he overly helps you. Yeah. I want to say it's more like a challenge. He wants to. I think feels like it could be a challenge. So whether you want to ruin the friendship, that's all, it need to be very careful about the friendship, about crossing boundaries or chaining yourself to the. Hi Mirror, I'm sorry, I'm just checking. I do the list and it's all about timing. I'm running out of time. There's just a few more that I've got to do. He's helped you for years. Yeah. I think you just need to be very, very wary. Let's just say be wary. Yeah. I think you understand what I'm talking about. So just be careful. Be careful. I mean, if you're on the same page, if that's all you want, no strings, I want to say no strings attached, it might be okay. I'm sorry, Mirror. I would love to be able to get everyone's reading done, but I do have to get some work done today. I do have to get some work done. Otherwise, oh, sorry, excuse me. Right, Yvette, Yvette and Anima. So let me see where I'm up to on my list. Oh, Yoke. I don't know if you typed in a question. I know you said hi, but I wasn't sure whether you typed in an actual question. So I definitely need some questions there. And then I have Yvette. Yeah, Anima and Yvette. Yvette and Anima. I'll be about the last two, I think, just with timing, that's all. So I'm just waiting for Yvette's question. So if you're on the list and I haven't typed your question, and you haven't typed in your question, please make sure you do. So Yvette and Anima, I wasn't sure where the others are. So if you've been on a list and you please type in your question. Yep, Yvette, I got yours. Will your business be successful? Let's do let's do okay. Sorry, I'm just looking for the ancient Italian. Okay, so what's going to happen with your business? Whoa, okay. Okay, you're going to really need your strength and your courage to learn a lot. I think there's a lot to learn still in regards to your business to make it successful. You have to look at things from different perspectives. I think you need to have a look at things from a different angle. You need to look at all your options that are available to you. I feel like you're very much in limbo in regards to your business. So there's a lot of things that you need to sort of learn, develop, use your strength, use your courage, your endurance and stamina. I think there's a lot for you to learn. There's a lot of stuff that's hidden, that's not yet discovered in regards to your business. I think there's a lot of things that you need to look at. Yes, you're still learning. Yeah, you're sort of okay. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things that need to allow you to sort of, I want to say, break free from being in limbo, being stuck in where you are. I feel like you need to sort of look at what you can do. I just keep getting marketing. That's why I keep getting a lot about marketing to make your business successful. It's all about the actions that you choose to take. It's all about the actions, because you can wait around for things to happen, or you can break free and allow yourself that opportunity to move forward on your journey. I think there's a lot of things that you can do. Taking action. There's a lot of action that you can take. Don't sit around waiting. Don't wait. I think there's a lot of action that needs to be taken, a lot of marketing that needs to be done, a lot of things that you can do to promote your business. What is your business, Yvette? What is your business? Have you shared it on? Have you shared your business on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram? Have you shared your business on LinkedIn? Have you done through Fiverr or a Ko-Fi page? Have you promoted your business? Do you have a website with your business? Clothing. So do you have a website? Do you have your name of your business? What's the name of your business? Yvette. So are you, how are you selling, how are you promoting your clothing? Is this clothing that you make, you design? It's all those things that have got to come into play here. So websites, advertising, sharing photos with your clothing on models. Are you wearing your clothes? These are all the things that come into play. So taking action is going to be really important. That's how your business will be successful. Okay? So it's having the stamina, having the endurance, looking at what you're learning and developing. Really, really important, Yvette. Really important. Take action. Oh, that's the only way it's going to be successful. Get onto it. Be organized. Get onto it. Website. Get yourself wearing clothes. Get some photos taken. Get it on. Ko-Fi. Start with Ko-Fi. It's free to start. You don't have to go gold straight away. You can promote your items on there. Ko-Fi is really cool. They don't, you know, promote. The fee's not that big. Go through and then you can set up your other, you know, accept payments from there. So definitely get onto it. Get stuff moving. If you want a successful business, get a website, get a blog, get your Ko-Fi. Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. I know it's hard work starting a business, and for it to be successful, you have to work hard. There's a lot of stuff that's got to go behind the scenes work. A lot of promoting. So, yep, get your business out there, Yvette. Get your business, share it. Get a Facebook page, a YouTube. Get a YouTube where you some show. Oh, yeah, just Ko-Fi, the website that I use. Check out here. A minute. Let me just get the link. Copy that. Yeah. If you go into Ko-Fi, you can set it up. Totally worth it. You can write a blog about your designs. You can write, you know, you can write, show videos, photos. All that can go through your Ko-Fi. Absolutely brilliant way to start building your business. Totally recommend it. Okay, Anmar. Let's have a look what's going on here. Really good question. Love those types of questions. Anything about business. I'm in my element when it comes to that, when it comes to questions like that. Really cool. Okay. Totally recommend. Okay, Anmar. Right. Yeah. Totally worth getting into, Yvette. Get into it. Right. What's next in your connection between I love business type of questions are really cool. Right. So what's next between yourself and Aries? Let's do the 4 Hucks tarot. Okay, what's next? Oh, these cards flipped out as soon as I asked what's next for you guys. And we get 7 of Earth. I think there's a lot of reflecting needing to be done. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of thought about what do you want to harvest in your life? What do you want to bring into your life? What's the energy? I think it's very much important to reflect on the energy, the connection between yourself and Aries. I think there's a lot of stuff to think about here. Here we've got 6 of Earth. So it's all about how much are you giving of yourself. Feels like you're giving a lot of yourself away, Anmar. Feels like you're giving yourself a lot of yourself away, and that's why I keep getting thinking about what do you actually truly want, what's actually going on. It's time to really sort of look at the situation, very much about what is going on here. So I do feel like there's a lot of stuff that you need to think about in regards to the energy, very much about how much you're giving away of yourself. I feel like you're giving a lot of yourself away, of who you are. So yeah, very much thinking about what's going on here. What's your connection between yourself? Really thinking about things right now, because I feel like you're giving a lot of yourself away and getting nothing in return. I feel like you're getting nothing in return for what you're giving away. And so you really need to find a sense of harmony in your well-being and what you're giving away of yourself. So yeah, I think you need to really sort of think about things really carefully, because I feel like you're giving away a lot of yourself and getting nothing in return. Okay, so let me just have a quick flick here. I am on my last. I just want to sort of have a look and see who's actually here. And who has? So that was my last list. Oh, so yeah, didn't type in your question. So who didn't type in a question? Can you please type in your question now? Make sure you've typed your question in if you're on that list and you haven't had a reading. So if you were in things, so let me just go through and have a little bit of a look-see here. Right, so I'm just having a look. Study Nyango, nothing. So let's do this. So I'm just going to go through and have a look and see what questions are in the chat. So I am going to have a look and see what questions are actually in the chat, and I will see what comes up. So if questions in the chat. Thanks, Yvette. Take care. Right, let me just have a quick skizzy. I am just going to go through and do some real quick using the Waterfall Tarot one. It's one of my favorites. So, what's coming up? Why are these two guys coming up here? Again, we get that sense of celebrating with a sense of clarity. So do you see marriage coming up eventually? There's definitely going to be a marriage of some sort. It definitely feels like there's going to be that sense of celebrating life. And it's all about being able to sort of cut through your plans, ideas, making some new plans and some ideas about where you want to go, what you want to do. So yeah, marriage could very much be in your future. Definitely feels about celebrating life. It's all about having the plans and the ideas and what you want to achieve, where you want to go. Yeah. So yeah, it's really possible. Marriage could definitely be in your future, but it's all about the plans and the ideas, the new beginnings, the new thoughts, your perception about where you want to go. That's super important. So yeah, definitely possibility there. So I'm just going through and having a look at all the questions. I do have a few more moments. So I'm just seeing what questions I've got coming up. So if you've typed in a question, I will answer it. So will you pass your medical exam in 2 weeks? Oh, just dropped the card. Will Melody pass her medical exams? Let's have a look. I think there's still a lot for you to learn. I think it's all about the study. It's all about you studying and learning about what you need to do. And I feel like there's a card flew out, and I don't know where the card flew to. Oh, there it is. What's interesting, it's all about your solitude. I think solitude is going to be really important. Make sure you're not partying. Make sure you're not out there. You know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You will pass, but it all depends on your study, your learning. With the High Priestess and the Hermit here, I get a lot about learning, studying, developing that wisdom, that knowledge that you need to pass your exam. So if you do all those things, you make sure you're in isolation, you're in solitude. You're not out there doing what you shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I think you will. I think there is a light at the end of that tunnel. You will pass your medical exam, but it all depends on how you take care of yourself and do all the right stuff there. So I'm looking at the questions and things that are in chat, and I'm just going to go through them here. So if there's any questions that I haven't answered, I will do them, because I'm just finishing up. I think that's about it. I think that's all. So just a few more minutes to look at there's any more questions, this is the last of them. So I'm just going to do collective reading. Okay, so this is the last of it. So if there's any last minute, let me just do the Greek mythology reading cards. And let's see what card we've got coming up here. But this is just a little bit of a collective reading. Let's have a look. For the collective, what message? Ooh, with Nike. Victory and success. Okay, everybody has the possibility of success. It's all about how you choose to see yourself. And success can come in many ways. Success can come in many ways here. It's all about how you relate to others, relate to yourself. I think that's very important as well. So having success or victory in your life depends on how you relate to yourself, how you relate to the situation, what's going on here. It's about that connection that you may have with the transformation, with the changes going on, with the way things may end, and have that sense of renewal in your life here. Okay, how you may renew your life, how you may have that sense of renewal, transformation. I think there's a time for you to be a little bit clever with, be a little bit cunning, be a little bit clever. Maybe you've got someone that's coming into your life that can be a little bit difficult, can be a little bit undermining you in a way. So you need to be very aware of that. But you can have the success that you want by how you choose to relate to the difficult situations, the transformation, the changes going on, the way that people may react to you. So you can still have that success, that victory. That's really, really important for you right now, is to acknowledge that you can do that and how you choose to relate to difficult situations, difficult people. I do feel like someone's going to be quite difficult, and it's how you choose to relate to them that's going to make a big difference. So there you are. That's the collective message that I am finishing with the end of the chat. So I'm not sure if anyone else is here, if there's any last messages or anything, but I really do need to go and do some work because it's now 11:36. Need to go and have some lunch, need to get myself sorted and back to work. Back to doing some work, get some things done here. Okay, so hope you are all well. Thank you to everyone who joined the chat, and thanks to those all donated, because it does help the channel, does help me to be able to do this live, of course, because it does pay for certain aspects as well of the readings. So thank you to everybody. Thank you, thank you. So let me just type it in here, and then I'm just going to get the video to finish up. Don't forget to like and like the video. It certainly helps to show us a little bit of love. Don't forget to check out the Ko-Fi if you want to book a private reading with me. Now, private reading can be email, video chat, any way you like. Don't forget to check out the Ko-Fi. You can find me on Fiverr or Unseen Alley as well. So you can find the links on my channel or down below in the description box. So that's it from me. So let me just do this. Whew. I'm cooled down again now. let me get rid of that banner. Okay, don't forget there are memberships that are available as well. From as little as a month, you get exclusive content previews. From $3 a month, you get a private reading each month. So don't forget to contact me and we can book a reading if you're on the private.